IDs, welcome to Module 12. We're going to be creating collaboration, and as you can probably imagine, I'm really excited because we're getting closer to the time where we're going to be finishing up our courses and things like that. I'm going to tell you right now that the next couple of weeks, the workload kind of starts to, it's not as heavy over the next few weeks. And the reason for that is obvious. I want you to be focusing on what's the primary important piece, the big deliverable for this particular course, which is going to be the course project, your modules, and your final course, and of course your course presentation. Those are the things that are the most important. So when we draw on the point in the end, I want to keep us moving with some things, but at the same time, I want to give you plenty of time to work on those projects and meet and collaborate and so forth. So you can expect that over the next couple of weeks. And I'm really excited because we're talking about collaboration. Collaboration is actually a little bit different than the other modules. Normally, what happens is we introduce a topic, and then we kind of do a little bit of reading and practice on it, and then we try to implement it into our own online course. Well, with collaboration, we've been doing it since the very, very beginning. And it ends up being more of a reflective exercise. Collaboration that topic is a tough one to find a place for because there's so many other things that you want to be working up to, so you can really move ahead with the project. But then the collaboration kind of gets lost in there. But the great thing is that we're actually doing it though. Through any of the discussions, through your for your multimedia project, where when you're reviewing other people's work, when you're sharing on the discussion board, like you're going to be doing this week. You're going to be collaborating on the discussion board a little bit, or at least have that option. So we are doing it constantly, and it's incredibly important for online learning. The technology is what brings us to a place where we can do some pretty amazing collaboration things that we weren't able to do, a number of years ago. So just kind of bear that in mind. Think about this in a reflective way. All the things that you've done up to this point with collaboration, and how you use the collaboration tools, and how you share things, and how you've helped each other out on the discussion board. The discussion board, responses and things like that have just been amazing over the last few weeks. With just the insights that we get, you really if you go back and look at those discussions, you can really see how people actually learn through these online discussion forums and things like that. It's a really incredible thing. And of course I do too, clearly. Just kind of be thinking about that. The Pratt and Pavlov book, you're going to be looking at that, and you're going to be collaborating, if you wish, with a partner on that, in terms of the discussion responses and things. You're going to be an expert on one of the three chapters in the Pratt and Pavlov book. Very, very good book. Very simple read. There's like three readings in there, but the two of them are being called upon to skim. You're going to be focused really on one chapter in the Pratt Pavlov book. So it looks like a lot of pages, but you're only going to be fully responsible, for one, and then in the discussion, and then the other ones you just want to look and skim through them, gain some perspective from those other selections in there, and add to what you already know about collaboration. So that's the first thing that I want to kind of bring to your attention. The second thing is I want to be thinking about the other big collaboration thing, and that is, well, we have our courses. Wouldn't it be great to get feedback on our courses, so that we can improve them? And I've been torn with this because I don't want to lay the responsibility of you reviewing someone else's courses while you're trying to finish your own. And that's a really, really tough one. I had a tough time last semester trying to deal with that. So I've kind of invented this exercise, and actually it plays into the whole idea of a formative assessment. And how do we define formative assessment? And we had an awesome discussion on this, and trying to distinguish formative and summative assessment and things like that. And that is, when does formative assessment, where is it, and then what qualifies as summative assessment? I mean, it's really such an open-ended topic. So anyway, with the feedback and how this plays into this whole idea of collaboration and the formative assessment is that I want you to be able to review your classmates' courses, but I don't want to take away time from working on your own. So what I've done in the past is I've done this thing called a gallery walk. And it's a thing where you will be invited to classmates' courses. You'll be able to look at them. You'll be able to go in and you'll be able to add some comments and things like that. But it'll be after the final deliverables are posted, and so that it's actually after the course is concluded. And I think it's still a pretty good thing. You want to be able to get the input from your classmates on what they've done. It's important you add some feedback and some comments on that course, but yet it's done at the end. So I kind of see that kind of as almost like a formative assessment, because it's like, okay, well, we're giving peer feedback in a review type of way, but the hope is that you're going to take your course and you're actually going to run with the comments, and you're actually going to move forward with it in terms of using the course later on. So that's kind of where we are with that. So the gallery walk is going to happen after the courses have been posted, and you're going to be able to collaborate in that way on that. And so it's not as tied to the grade situation. It is tying it to just getting good, honest, reflective feedback from your classmates on that. So that's what you can expect, later on. So we got 2 modules to finish up in the course and the final presentation. This week is going to be the collaboration. Next week we're going to look at supporting instructors. Actually, is a good one, and my colleagues from Northeastern are going to be participating in that with that. So I hope you have a fabulous week. And if you have any questions, of course, it's the Q&A forum, and of course the email if that need be. And have a great week, and we'll see you online. Bye.